Oil and gas is one of the most important industries supporting human society. It is the resource that fuels your cars, heats your homes, and with a growing global population, oil and gas production will rise. While oil and gas pricing has been in turmoil over the last years, it is an industry projected to boast steady growth, in the 17% range actually, and it is estimated to reach $117 billion by 2018. It is a world-critical industry with excellent opportunity. Oil and gas manufacturers face dramatic pressure to improve the speed and efficiency of their product design and engineering so that they can reduce delivery time and increase profit margins. Some of the best oil and gas equipment manufacturers are building new capabilities and leveraging technology to thrive in this competitive business environment. During this 25-minute webinar entitled Refining Productivity Through Design, I'll show you how. Hello, my name is John Gaioni, and joining me today is Kyle Ruda. We are both from Siemens PLM Software. Our company has over 20 years experience helping companies in the oil and gas industry design better. We will be your host today, and thank you so much for joining us. Here's a quick look at the agenda for today's webinar. We'll start by briefly reviewing recent industry trends, their implications, and the unique challenges that they place on companies and product development organizations in the oil and gas industry. Then we'll identify the key capabilities that the best oil and gas equipment companies exhibit, capabilities that help turn these challenges into opportunities. This may be an opportunity for you to assess your organization's current strengths and weaknesses. We'll also provide several success stories illustrating how companies are using engineering software tools to help enable these capabilities to improve and grow their businesses. Let's take a look at trends affecting the oil and gas industry. The last few years have seen unprecedented price and production volatility. This volatility is pressuring the industry and is impacting the deployment of production, transportation, and refining resources, creating a significant opportunity for equipment suppliers. The demand for these energy resources will not be satisfied without the discovery of new oil and gas reserves, the deployment of new extraction techniques, or by making current reserve extraction more productive. Continuous innovation in extraction and production methods will be key to accessing new resource types and smaller, harder-to-reach reserves. Well stimulation and hydraulic fracturing are two such examples. The ability to innovate will be a differentiator that determines success. It is estimated that 75% of global oil and gas exploration and production is being outsourced. This, along with competition from new global reserve discoveries, coupled with the design anywhere, deliver anywhere industry strategy, leads to a very complex global delivery model. For companies to be successful in this industry, agile and collaborative project execution will be paramount. The last industry trend I'd like to talk about is focus on product reliability and worker safety. The ability to deliver safe and reliable products that must work under harsh conditions, all while protecting its workers, is critical. With the recent failures in the Gulf of Mexico, the BP spill, and the Piper Alpha oil rig explosion shown here, the industry is keenly focused on making sure designs and products meet or exceed all ISO and OSHA requirements and government regulations ensuring safety for its workers, the environment, and their reputation. The game has changed, and the industry is demanding reliable, high quality, and safe machine designs. I'd like to pause for a minute to reflect on the information that we presented thus far. The question I have for you is this: what is the most significant industry trends impacting the way you design and develop your products? Is it customer demands, i.e. speed to market, or external pressures like oil price volatility? How about complex delivery or government regulations? Think about that for a moment. If you're facing these pressures, you are not alone. To help you see how companies are maximizing market opportunities, let's take a look at oil and gas equipment manufacturer ASEAL. The ASEAL group of companies is a world-ranking specialist in the mechanical sealing industry that designs, manufactures, and distributes precision-engineered mechanical seals and sealing systems. ASEAL directly employs over 500 people and sells products to over 50 countries and serves a variety of industries, most notably oil and gas. Let's take a look at what ASEAL was specifically challenged with. The keys to ASEAL's success are continued product innovation and a strong belief in customer service. Over the years, the company has started to develop increasingly complex products. It was becoming more time-consuming and laborious to create the sophisticated designs that were needed. The company's designers also found it difficult to visualize complex products using the old 2D CAD software that they had relied upon for many years. To maintain their leadership position, they were committed to finding a way to turn their challenges into opportunities. ASEAL took a deep look at their design engineering processes and capabilities, analyzing both their strengths and weaknesses. We're going to return to the ASEAL story later, but now let's take a step back. And I'm going to turn it over to Kyle, and he's going to look at the entire design to manufacture process for companies in the oil and gas equipment industry. Kyle?
Thanks, John. And today we're going to review how to refine productivity through design and in ways in which you can address these challenges we've just reviewed. And in our work with manufacturers in this space, we've identified 12 key capability areas that drive success. These 12 capabilities shown here represent all facets from design to manufacturing, including engineering them to order, planning, manufacturing, and commissioning and servicing them. And as you look at this framework, what areas could your company improve in? What we commonly see is many companies are pretty good at certain areas, but they aspire to improve in other areas. And one of our customers, ASEAL, began by looking at their CAD solution, which was dated and slow. And for them, speed of mechanical design and to move to 3D was their primary challenge. And mechanical CAD is just one of the supporting engineering softwares that can be used to improve your product development and design capabilities. And this was the case for ASEAL. And every company is different. What is areas that you need to improve in? In ASEAL's case, they surveyed the tools on the market. They selected Solid Edge by Siemens, which is a unique 3D design system. And for them, it turns out Solid Edge was the ideal solution to help them move to 3D, which enabled their designers to work more efficiently and effectively. And all the 12 capabilities are important to ASEAL, but we're going to dive a bit deeper into 3 that are particularly important for the oil and gas manufacturers. We'll demonstrate why these are especially critical and talk about how to overcome the challenges and to get better in each area. And the 3 capabilities we're going to look at is to assure quality, safety, and compliance, develop pipe routes and plant design, and the speed of mechanical design. So let's take a look. The first challenges we'll look at is assuring quality and safety compliance. Equipment designs need to ensure that operators are adequately protected and the equipment functions as designed. And failure is not an option. And so manufacturers are also challenged to uphold quality assurance and regulations compliance. And there is an increase of business risk with inadequate processes and dead documentation. And Siemens understands your issues, and that's because Siemens is a global equipment manufacturer too. Our solutions aid you in managing your regulation requirements and documentation for traceability. Electronic workflows ensure that you have control and consistent process completion on time, and the benefits is a safe worker environment and compliance while reducing risk of litigation. The second key challenge is developing pipe routes and plant designs. 2D drawings don't yield enough information to completely understand where all the pipes need to go. And laying out all the equipment in 2D is nice, but when it comes to the actual installation of things, they just don't fit. Siemens helps customers visualize in 3D on a 2D draft sheet. and drafters can place a myriad of 3D views on a draft sheet, and producing accurate pipe runs and P&IDs are just a few mouse clicks away. So Solid Edge helps streamline the process of your design so that you can reduce the cost and speed up delivery of your product, which means increasing profit and more business. So let's just take a few minutes and let's take a look at a short demonstration of how you can create pipe design inside of Solid Edge.
In addition to state-of-the-art product modeling capabilities, Solid Edge delivers efficient tools for pipe and tube routing, a must for many industrial applications. In this demonstration, we'll complete the design of a vapor recovery system. First, we'll place essential information on a 2D piping and instrumentation diagram. All of the pertinent system and component data can be reported with a block table, taking information from both native Solid Edge and imported blocks. The ExpressRoute functionality presents different options for manually creating pipe and tube paths. Shortcut keys help to lock onto an axis to ensure straight pipe runs between components. Define length values for each pipe section or lock into key points from other components to quickly create the paths. We can take full control of pipe section lengths by applying dimensions. For example, we want angular control for gravity-fed routes. Once the path is created, standardized pipes and fittings are accessed from the Solid Edge Standard Parts Library. Select the appropriate size and style, and Solid Edge will generate the 3D pipe route. In contrast to the manual express route procedure, Path Express functionality automates routing. In modeling a drain tube between these two fittings, Path Express provides several path options between the selected endpoints. Path Express also allows definition of a specific distance between a final bend and a fitting in accordance with standards or codes. Tube ends can be independently customized based on attachment conditions. In this case, we'll apply a flanged end. Control over both ends addresses scenarios where each tube end requires different attachment hardware. Extending its routing capabilities, Solid Edge excels in creating flexible hoses. Sketching 3D splines assists in developing the hose path, again making use of orientation locking with shortcut keys and snapping to existing part geometry. Often hoses are purchased according to a specific length. To cater for this in Solid Edge, Fixed Length Curve controls the exact physical length of the path. Watch as we move this condenser component. The flexible tube maintains its length and changes its route to suit. Valuable accuracy for validation. When it's time to prepare for manufacturing, Solid Edge speeds drawing creation. Accurate distributive system drawings usually include the equipment as well as the pipe and tube routing. We want to display important components unobstructed by pipes, so we'll use a predefined search query to quickly locate all of the pipe routes. Then we'll represent the pipe segments by their center lines. Once the model contains the desired visual properties, a simple snapshot can be referenced into the drawing using Solid Edge's Drawing View Wizard. Whether the goal is to get top tube offsets quickly or to define the spacing between these pipes and associated equipment, powerful dimensioning tools within Solid Edge Drafting deliver manufacturing details quickly and effectively. We'll represent a single piping section from the vapor recovery assembly on a second drawing sheet. Select one of the assembly's display configurations, and the view is populated with that section's relevant equipment and routing. Final pipe cut length information is highly valuable in determining exactly how much stock to purchase. Solid Edge automates access of design lengths, making them available for placement into a table. Because it's fully dependent on any 3D design changes, this tabular information stays up to date. This intelligent table provides some handy reference back to the assembly, as components highlight in the view as they're selected, and component thumbnails can be quickly referenced. Solid Edge delivers smart and powerful distributive system design and layout functionality to speed your development and manufacturing processes. Solid Edge. Design better.
For many of our customers, creation of a 3D model is great for the new business generation and creating the engineering model. But, however, the product of engineering models is the accurate 2D working drawings used to manufacture the equipment. This is a common challenge for many companies because they end up using a different system from a 3D system to a 2D system. Solid Edge is not a problem because we have an integrated 3D to 2D system built from the ground up to maximize its capability. And we recognize that most designers and engineers are under pressure to work faster and be more efficient. Solid Edge designers and engineers have a complete system to help them design better. To overcome these challenges, Solid Edge provides a complete and integrated software that makes the design process faster and more efficient. Engineers can produce 3D models, accurate 2D working drawings, and reduce the design time to eliminate design errors before you even go to manufacturing. Solid Edge helps engineers speed up design, execute faster revisions, and give you better reuse than what they and others have used before. And so for the oil and gas equipment manufacturer, this means delivering sooner, invoicing earlier, having lower business risk, and more opportunity to grow revenue at a higher margin. So let's take a look at how Solid Edge can help your company gain a competitive advantage from accelerating your design. Yes, I know every 3D CAD company makes the claim that they can help you accelerate your design. So what makes Solid Edge from Siemens so unique? Well, it's with a disruptive technology that we like to call synchronous technology. And it's patented and it's only available through Siemens PLM software. And this innovation has dramatically changed the game in product development because of no pre-planning is required. And since no pre-planning is required with Solid Edge, the user can design in a history-free environment and accelerate their design process. The user does this by focusing on the design intent versus the design tool, and not wasting time trying to predict future changes like traditional history-based systems. And Solid Edge by Siemens gives you full digital prototyping, and it does this by leveraging a hybrid 2D, 3D design environment. And unlike other CAD systems, Solid Edge offers a common user experience for both 2D and 3D users. And we offer this because Solid Edge was developed from inception to be an integrated 2D and 3D design tool. And we understand the need to import and export that 2D data with respect to most manufacturing companies' needs, but from one common system. And we look forward to showing you that capability in a future demonstration. And additionally, Solid Edge gives the user the freedom to redesign on the fly and respond to your customers' demands with lightning fast speed and agility. And we do this because of another unique capability in Solid Edge, where it literally interrogates a 3D model and automatically captures the design intent. And it gives the designer the more of a productivity user experience. And so with accelerating your design, what does this mean to you and your company? Well, customers have told us they've been able to get their product out to the market up to 25% faster ahead of their competition. In the fast-paced world of oil and gas equipment manufacturing, winning new business and making profit on a project can hang in the ability to respond quickly and efficiently to your customer demands. And Solid Edge with synchronous technology has a unique capability that allows designers and engineers to make those fast, flexible changes to models and drawings in a very constraint-free environment, regardless of who authored the source. Solid Edge does this by automatically interrogating the engineering model and presenting the user with a possible design function seamlessly at their fingertips. And this tool is called Design Intent. And it's like having an experienced co-pilot right as you're flying through your model. And not only that, models don't need to regenerate. So what does that mean for your designers and your engineers? It means blazing fast performance, and it allows you to make those changes in minutes instead of hours. And so for the oil and gas manufacturer, this means delivering sooner, invoicing earlier, having lower business risk, and more opportunity to grow revenue at higher margins with happier customers. And speaking of that, John's going to continue telling you about ASEAL and their results. John?
Now let's return to the ASEAL story and see how they refined their productivity through design. The results are compelling. Notably improved design speed, ability to create complex products, 3D model visualization for powerful sales and marketing presentations, and the Queen's Award for Product Innovation. ASEAL chose Solid Edge to improve product design speed. ASEAL is just one great example of how Solid Edge helps oil and gas equipment manufacturers design better. Let's take a look at a few more. Weir Valves and Controls Limited from the UK is a supplier of high-performance valves and controls to the power generation, oil and gas exploration, industrial sectors. They were challenged with consolidating their engineer skills into a single, easy-to-learn, intuitive CAD platform. And once that was in place, focusing on reducing time on non-value-added tasks like paperwork. They needed to enhance efficiently through a single integrated BOM and improve company-wide access to information. They also wanted to rationalize the use of standard parts. And Solid Edge was their answer. And the positive impact was almost immediate. 30 minutes of paperwork per engineer eliminated each day. Greater reuse of standard parts. Systematic control of design processes, and greater innovation. And then there's Alexin Joint Stock Company out of Russia. The company designs and manufactures valves and gates for gas, oil, chemical, and power industries. Today, Alexin Joint Stock is the largest valve maker in Russia and the Commonwealth of Independent States, which is composed of 11 former Soviet republics. The company's primary products are slide and wedge gate valves and ball valves. Alexin was challenged with designing products to the highest quality standards for use in some of the world's harshest conditions. And like everyone else, they needed to design products faster. Solid Edge answered that call with improved design productivity, faster implementation of new innovations, and a single data format company-wide for improved document and data exchange. Today we've shown that the best oil and gas equipment companies have found a way to significantly improve their performance. They leverage advanced, innovative, easy-to-use engineering productivity software to improve their processes from sales to design to manufacture. And here are the results, as you can see. Paperwork virtually eliminated. Data transfer down by 75%. Reduced design time from 2 days to half an hour. Compliance, photorealistic imaging, all of that and more. ASEAL, Weir, and Alexin Joint Stock are a testament to consistently achieving significant ROI from designing their equipment with Solid Edge. Returning to the 12 key capabilities that drive success and thinking about your own business, what are the most challenging areas for you? Where do you need to improve the most? Let's take a minute to think about the areas of improvement for you. Today you've heard Solid Edge mentioned throughout this session, but we've not formally introduced it yet. Let's wrap the session up with a brief overview of Solid Edge. Solid Edge is a complete 3D design and engineering solution that addresses the 12 key capabilities for the oil and gas equipment industry. Solid Edge software is the most intuitive and productive product development platform for accelerating all aspects of product creation, including 3D design, simulation, manufacturing, and design management. Furthermore, it includes a growing ecosystem of third-party applications. Solid Edge apps extend the capabilities of Solid Edge to provide a complete ecosystem for product development and manufacturing that meets the needs of today's oil and gas equipment manufacturing organizations. There's a vast array of applications, from process plant to design to tools and utilities for rapid, high-quality product development and functionalities related to design and engineering. The Solid Edge ecosystem includes best-of-breed solution providers like Keyshot for photorealistic rendering and SMAP 3D for plant design. Don't just take our word for it. Take the next step by test driving Solid Edge today with our free 45-day online trial. Now you can try a full-featured version of Solid Edge free. Discover how Solid Edge provides the speed and simplicity of direct modeling with the flexibility and control of parametric design, all in one easy-to-use package. The URL is shown here, and the download only takes a few minutes, so please check it out. On behalf of Kyle and myself, we'd like to thank you for joining us today. Solid Edge, design